What about the veteran community makes this such a big problem?
I joined when I was 18, and all my life was structured around the military, right? And
Your adult life.
yeah, everything. That's this is where you belong. This is who you are. It gives you a sense of persona, like you're a chief or you're a gunner. When you get out, to just be blunt, nobody gives a fuck what you do. Yeah, they're grateful. Hey man, you served the country, good job. Now go work. You just feel lonely. You feel like you can't relate with nobody. You can't talk to nobody at work about this stuff. Certain of us do certain things for our country and then we're bad. When you go out that door and you become a civilian again, all that follows you. The Army cleans their hands with you and be like, hey, we're the military. Thank you for your service. Good luck out there, right? But we're left alone and fight those demons every day, and the people that suffer the most are your immediate family. So then you see suicide as a solution because you'll stop the hurt, which is the wrong answer. You want to face your demons in the eyes. Look them in the eye and tell them they're not going to beat you, because I've done that, and I still fight with today with that. The military, in my opinion, you get really comfortable with death, especially when you go overseas. Even in the training environment, that guy's dead. You have one.
Even in our humor, it becomes very dark.
We have really the people I work with now in the workforce, they don't understand our humor. My humor is really dark, and so I think when you become comfortable with people dying and just being replaced and stuff like that, you see life as like
disposable.
Yes, and that you could easily just be replaced.
I think one of the things that I grapple with the most is understanding, learning what I can from this. Understanding my responsibility as not only obviously as a leader in the Army, but just as a human being to this soldier. And where did I go wrong?
Right.
With me having that memory of seeing him on the cat. In a platoon, I make very quick assessments of soldiers, and I just feel like I didn't do what I should have done in that situation.
I think we all failed in this situation, and I understand where you're coming from. We're trained to care, not necessarily trained, but we just start caring. We build a bond with people in our platoon in the section, right? And you oversee all of us, so we're all your guys at the end of the day. But I understand where you're coming from. I think I could agree with we could see somebody that's sad. You see a guy that's sad and you go, okay, we're just NTC. Everybody's fucking sad at NTC. That was my 6th NTC. I was fucking hating him, but I never showed it. Right? But if you see an expression, you're, hey man, you okay? And we leave it at that. And I think that's where I felt. In my career, my time, I have a lot of friends, brothers that took their lives. Google was my first one that was right under me. Yeah. And it hit really close, And suicide, it's a huge war within our ranks. In the military. And I agree. We failed with him. It sucks.
It's a very military way of looking at it. Something that's so tragic. Yeah. But moving forward from that, we had an experience recently where I saw something online.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you, in that moment, I see this thing online where someone's obviously hurting very bad. I loosely worked with the soldiers, a very McDougal situation.
Yeah.
And for me, it's awkward for me to reach out to that person. But I feel like that's the right thing to do.
Of course, yeah.
I think one of the things that I learned from that situation in particular that we had recently was that he would respond, I think, a lot better to you.
Yeah, he did.
So finding, it's not always a direct approach.
With situations like that, when you see somebody crying out for help on social media or expressing their problems, they want attention, they want somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
But there's always, I went through the training for suicide prevention in New York. Sometimes you can't just be around the bush, you gotta go straight to it and you're hurting yourself. Then me and he was my soldier. Yeah. So I could ask him directly, hey dude, what's up? What's going on? Talk to me. I think as a community, veteran community, and active, military members still, we're all brothers still, man. We serve. We have to do a better job. just doing a check-in. And it's not like, hey, you know, we're trying to see you get into your life. There's certain resources out there that are not doing their jobs, agencies that were replaced by the government. So at the end of the day, we got to have each other's back. Now, somebody's going to ask me, hey, you think you're hurting yourself? No. Or yes, if I need to talk to somebody, right? I know I could pick up the phone, call you, or call anybody I served with, and hear me out. And I think I've been in those dark places. It shows weakness. You could think that, but it actually shows strength, that you're willing to outreach to somebody, get that help you need, because suicide is a long-term solution to a temporary problem. And the sun's always going to rise the next day. Most of these guys went overseas, kicked ass, man. Don't let the enemy win that way. And we have to do better, come better as a community, and put our egos aside and reach out for help, I think. And if you're on the other end of the phone, instead of like, oh, I'm going to keep playing Call of Duty, or oh, I'm going to keep drinking, dude, pick up the phone. It's your brother or your sister. They need help. For the young guys out there, and they get to see this video and get in that platoon leadership, role. Just don't take it for granted. Don't take it as, hey, this is just my assignment for a year, and I'm gonna move forward because I'm gonna get those captain rank. This is the most you're responsible for 40 to 50 lives. Small dudes are gonna follow you to the end of the earth if you do your job right. And if you show that human compassion like you're speaking about, those guys are gonna follow you without asking a single question about where to go. Get to that village, got it.
Yeah.
Because they know that you're not just a lieutenant, but you care about them. And if you're NCO, you know that you care about your guys. They're gonna have that respect, that mutual ground, and they're gonna go to the end of the earth with you. And you're